Привет, с вами Фил, и опять мы в Fallout. Пока никого не было, я вот потихоньку строю такой небольшой супермаркет. У меня он два типа уже торгуют, броней и оружием. Стурзис разобрался со всеми своими чертежами. И вот по его чертежам я построил тут одну небольшую хрень. Кстати, по-моему, как раз он здесь. Да. Вот это так называемый телепорт. Вот платформа, антенна и целая куча генераторов. Так что ничто нам не мешает отправиться, как у нас оружие все есть. Сейчас вот поговорим с ним и отправимся, наверное.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Приступим.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Прекрасно.
Whenever you're ready.
Ну что?
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular being.
Я готов,
By the way,
давай.
I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And...
Так.
got it. Hold on to your butt.
Ой. И куда нас сейчас? Опа. Yes. Вот мы и в институте. Так. Аду с нами, естественно, не телепортировала. Ну, будем надеяться, что она никуда не убежит. Так, что у нас тут? Что так? Так. Так. Ни хрена тут нет ничего. Так. Загрузить голозапись. Что такое? А, вот. Посмотрим. Так. Отлично. Отлично. Тут что у нас? Тут ничего интересного нет. А, во. Берем. Так, пока все тихо и спокойно. О!
I wondered if you might be.
Привет.
You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Интересно. Нас ждали. Посмотрим, куда мы вляпаемся.
What you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that could wait.
Лифт.
You are here for a specific, very personal reason.
Что у нас?
You are here
Тоже ничего
for
нет.
your son.
Опа. Парень какой-то.
Jammed.
Так. И получается... Да сколько у нас сложностей? Нормально.
Only opens with a key.
Так, что такое у нас? А, не буду.
No way to pick this.
Так. Все двери заперты. И ключа тут нигде нет. О,
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
о, о.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Угу, интересно, так, о. Ну, давай
Sean.
попробуем.
It's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Так, что там, меня не видит, что ли?
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
О,
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
ой.
Fascinating, but
Упс,
disappointing.
упс.
The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Отец.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Shaun. I am your son.
Oh, come on! That's crazy.
I assure you, I am completely sane and entirely honest. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
Интересно, конечно. Так. Что ж... Крали так нельзя, можно, непонятно.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
O.
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes. That is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time.
Тоже не
Give
знаю.
the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Интересно, очень интересно. Ладно, ладно. Так, ну что ж. Пойдем поговорим. Посмотрим, что они интересного скажут. Потому что все это как-то... Как-то непонятно. Потому что, по большому счету, осталось чуть-чуть. Так. Не знаю даже, как сказать. В общем-то, все в основном... Куда? В основном все ясно.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Все ясно, но... Кое-какие
No
вопросы
excuses. You're clearly
охота
getting the grime fit to
прояснить.
report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your
Туда-сюда,
components to make
непонятно
something
куда
that's actually
идти.
useful.
Какой-то лабиринт непонятный.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Синт. Все люди синты. Так. Ничего нет. Это мне ничего не интересно. Холдрен. Что за Холдрен? Не знаю. Ничего не знаю. Вот один из основных вопросов, который меня интересует. Если институт работает на благо человечества, почему по всей пустоши мотаются какие-то синты, которые всех убивают? Или это что, тоже на благо человечества? Что-то сомнительно у меня. Меня вот этот вопрос меня очень интересует. Что-то я... Поговорить.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Так. Болван, он и есть болван. Так, так. Значит, так, что у нас по заданиям? Так, так, так. Закрытая птица. А, вот. Как вот тут куда идти? А, что это такое? Кукурузка. Соберу. Так. И чё? не работает, что ли? Ватсон. Жилые помещения, что ли? Что-то непонятно. Двери нет здесь? Нет. А, ну хотя вообще тут, да, вот кровать, скажем так. Жральня, сральня. Все нормально. Так.
No use.
Оп. Оп, не подходит. Ладно. Пойдем ниже. Посмотрим, что здесь у нас. Так. История та же. Всё странно, конечно. Везде чистота и порядок. Как будто там никто не живет. Так, вот сюда я что-то уже пришел. Что такое? Роботикс. Так, это у нас... Фу, нахрен. Все равно не понимаю.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Так.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. Good to see you. Feeling well today?
Doc.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
What do you do here?
Oh, I'm in charge of housing and provisions. It's my mission to ensure that everyone lives a comfortable and productive life. You should know that many of us consider it a great honor to have you here.
Так, понятно. Типа квартирмейстер. Ладно.
Operating at full capacity.
Ты задолбал, ты же. Система работает, система не работает. Даже не поговоришь ни с кем нормально.
Maybe I should take some courses with me.
Так, это кто такой?
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
Oh, it's nothing personal. I don't trust anyone. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
Why does it matter?
If there is some defect in Courser combat programming, then it must be identified and corrected. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former duties.
Да. Все равно непонятно пока.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Так, я пришел. Непонятно, куда пришел.
To report, sir.
Так, с одним мы поговорили. Куда надо идти дальше-то? Ладно. Раз это непонятно, пойдем
Just a
сюда.
routine patrol, sir.
No visible reaction in the case.
Так, потом кто-то тут
We'll start
должен
with this
быть.
trial. The dosage will
Я
be much
так
larger
поговорить
this time,
можно.
and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. All done.
Не
Return to your
увидел.
duties. And remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Hi. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here. But if you mean physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one. How about you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up. We'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Так, так, так. Сюда что ли или нет? Зараза. А, вот. Что-то есть. Отдел высших систем. С кем-то мне тут надо поговорить.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Ой. Да. Развлекается.
In case
Интересно.
anyone didn't mention
Wow.
it, quiet
That
time
was
runs from
productive.
10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Hey, Doc.
Since you're new here, you should take time to learn our safety procedures. And the sooner the better. Rules create order, and order promotes efficiency.
How many rules are we talking about here?
Not nearly enough, if you ask me. I had some handbooks made up, but that was years ago. I'll see about getting one to you.
How big is this handbook?
Just a few thousand pages, but I like to think it's a
Oh.
brisk read. I certainly find it so. Take care then.
Пару тысяч страниц ни о чем. Нахуй это нужно? Ай-ай-ай, как я, ай. Уронил. Это нехорошо. Ну ладно. Я все равно вас все сопру. Еще много будет. А вот. Вы себе сделаете, а мне пригодится. Так, что тут у нас? Так. Так. Оп, тут не пройдешь. Это кнопочки. Нет, да? Нет. Жаль. Так, туда выход. Сюда выход. Ага. Ай. Гаечный ключ какой-то. Так, что здесь у нас? Отдел высших систем. Так. Ой. Так, как много непонятного. Смотря к просмотру. Так, а тут... Ага, вот. Тут какой-то директорат есть. Значит, по сути-то, отец, он тут не самый главный. Так. Нарушение. Это неинтересно. Так, тут туда выход, а сюда что такое? А, вот. Еще кто-то.
Excuse me, doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced Systems Special Projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Ну что ж, это хорошо.
What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Так.
Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, Dr. Orman is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
Да. Как всегда, информации. Так, значит, а вот, взяли. Информации из них не вытянешь. Это понятно. Так, надо поговорить с кем-то еще.
Is it true Food Supplement 77
вот.
has been discontinued?
Био.
That was my favorite one.
Био чего-то там. Тут что у нас? Так. Хорошо. Плазма. Нокаута. Хрен знает, что такое. И нужно ли это все. Ладно. Не буду я тут всю эту хрень собирать. Ну, хотя, скажем так, проверить надо, сколько это стоит у торговцев, и там будет видно. Так, дальше кто здесь? Черт. Забыл прочитать, что за отдел такой. А, это Билл где-то там чего-то там. О,
Dr. Holdren's
кто
Synth Gorilla
такие?
project is showing promising results. You're here. Glad you made it.
Угу.
Rumor is, Advanced Systems will be starting a new dark matter initiative soon.
Так, где-то я видел тут
Here
его.
we're about to get a new food
Search,
supplement.
такое.
I suppose you're right.
Нет, это не терминал. Смотрим, что у нас здесь. Бионауки. Так. Ничего не видно. Так, это кто такой у нас?
Great to have you here.
Давай поговорим. Слушай, мужик, не веди себя как придурок.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of
Ужасно
the
рада,
Bioscience
ага.
Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly
Ну,
amazing.
давай, показывай, в чем дело-то.
Like what? I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point. The potential is exciting, nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now, I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
Да. Вместо того, чтобы, как бы это сказать, проектировать горилл, спроектировали бы лучше коров. Так.
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Интересно. Это что у нас? Так, посмотрим. О, тут что-то совсем немножко по-другому. Кругом пыль. Старая техника. Интересно, что это такое? Почитать. Второй этап производительской зоологии. Так. Понятно. Проект на проекте Орбиков. Как это так? Проект на проекте. Так, посмотрим. Ферма Орбиков. Интересно, по-моему, мне такая не встречалась. Уникальный сорт тыквенных. Понятно. Так. Все не то. Это неинтересно. Ну, очень непонятно все равно. Все непонятно. Так. О! Вот такая обстановочка. Я ее понимаю. Что у нас? Так, дробовик, патронов нет. Ой, не то. Черт, хреново. Хреново. Ну ладно. Посмотрим. Кто такой? Кнопка нажать. Ну, допустим. Так. Открыто. Это у нас вот это, да? Открыто. Так. А, вот. Институт. Так, я отсюда пришел. Оп. Черт, опять. Да что это такое, а? Что это тут? О. Черт. Надо лечиться. Так. Что такое хорошее сожрать? Что еще? Вот это. Это. Что было? Так. Это что у нас?
That's it.
Угу. Так, что у нас? Так. Ну, я. Так. Непонятно. Ладно, возьмем. Сенсор какой-то. Ничего пока нет интересного. Ой, мама. Упс. Да. Плохо. Так. Так. Это все не то. Так. 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 Вот. Нет. А. Первое. Не то, не то, не то. Так. Что это такое? Урон 1. Так, вот поставим-ка мы его вот сюда. Хотя... Так, 5. Ой, ну ладно. 7, 8. Проверим. Проверим. Так.
Standing down.
Восемь. Не милый бы сейчас, но... Вот. Ой. Нормально. Просто замечательно. Штурматрон хренов. Так. Что тут можно еще интересного найти? Так, так, тут нет, там нет, и здесь нет. Так, 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 сяк. Наперекосяк. Ничего нету. Взяли. А, это тоже возьмем. И это возьмем. Что-то, по-моему, в микроскопе есть что-то хорошее. Ну-ка. Вы там что валяетесь? Так. Высокая... А, что ты, зараза. Так. Да. Патронов маловато, конечно. Учитывая, как вот недружелюбно нас встречают. Ай, не хочу краску. Вся. Ай, ладно, хрен с ним. Ой, какой-то неприятный звук. Да и ёп. Скотина. Так, тут что у нас? Так, так, так. Что-то... Зараза, я уже перебрал. Так, надо что-то... По весу надо. Что тут у нас? Уровень, скорость, дальность, меткость, цена. А, ну да, дорогой. Вес, вот. Вес 15. Ох, ёж ты. Форсированный. Так, 55, 65, 70 не надо. Так, надо. Одежда. Помощь. Разное. Это хлам. Так. Вот. Черт. Выкинем. Краску придется всю захерачить. Масло, сталь. Хотя, конечно, шестеренки, стекло, кристалл. Вот. Микроскоп — это хорошая вещь. Это тоже хорошая вещь. Так, алюминий. Черт. Зараза, жалко выбрасывать-то. Так. Тут что у нас? Выносливость восприятия. В принципе. Вес 15. Ох-ох-ох-ох. Ладно. Уберем. Так. Уровень, скорость, меткость, цена, вес. Вот. Так. Жаль, выложим. Так. Ну вот все. С весом мы разобрались. Мы хоть даже прыгать. Это что такое? Кошатина. Нет, я... Что такое? Что такое? Ух, что ж такое-то, а? Так. Нахрена их тут поставили столько, а? Нормально невозможно ходить. Так, у меня опять перегруз. Да что ты, а? Ну где ты? Я тебя не вижу. А вот. Козлы. Опять жрать надо что-нибудь. Так, тут что у нас? Ничего. Так. Надо опять все куда-то положить, что нам не нужно. Так, это просто так не откроется, да? Ну что, давай попробуем открыть. Ничего. Все просто 2, 3, 4, 5. Все просто замечательно. Так, нету. Тоже нету. И тут нету. Черт. Ну ладно. Так, раз, 2, 3, 4, 5. Так, Iron, так, больше нет. Room, roll, yes. Так, где-нибудь есть, нет? А, дверь есть. Что такое? Вот. А, ну да, черт. Да. Открыть. Так. Правильно? Вроде правильно. Ладно, здесь ничего нет. Ой. Опачки. Кто такие? Странный агрегат, конечно. Непонятный. Ну ладно. Пусть ему будет хуже. А вот это действительно мне, конечно, интересно, что это такое. Похоже, ничего тут не работает. Оп, 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 оп. Что здесь было? А, вот. Так. Вот это вот.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board. Exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course.
Ничего не понятно. Что такое ВР? Хрен знает. Вот это вот то, что мне было нужно. Ссылку для Вирджила. Но хотелось бы почитать бы что-нибудь более... Ага. Личный дневник тоже неплохо. Так. Тут вот.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Да. Понятней не стало. Интересно. Ага, черт, патронов нет. Зараза. Не толк. Никакого толку. Да. Тут ничего больше нет. Так, что у нас? Не выпускает.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic
С
garden.
кем-то еще поговорить надо. Так. Что такое? Нарушение. Так, тут что? Так. Так, вот.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive circuit.
Good evening.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month.
Hi, Doc.
They weren't
I don't
kidding.
know.
You really are.
Most of them have lasted
Well,
long
all right.
past their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie
If you ask
Fenway.
me,
You can think
They
of
know
me
us
as the
pretty well.
Institute. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most... If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any question. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water. And the work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
On board with what?
The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a level, if not equal, then at least similar to the rest of us. Curious. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Не понял. На каком уровне я работал? Где?
Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
there we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Все это,
Thanks again.
конечно, хорошо, но вопросов становится только больше и больше.